How's it going, chat? Yo, Pictures Ours, how's it going? Alright, there we go. Yo, Upscale Llama, how's it going? AFD, how are you doing? That anime guy, how's it going? Alright, so we got some more animation practice today. Am I quiet? Because it doesn't really look that I don't know why sometimes it sounds really quiet and then sometimes it's kind of loud. 1, 2, 3. I think this should be good. Yeah, it's so quiet. What the hell is my microphone doing, man? 1, 2, 3. Yo, it's still really quiet. Oh shit. It was on the wrong microphone. That makes sense. Can you guys hear me now? Oh yeah, now it's really loud. Okay. Okay. Alright, there we go. Let's see. So last time, we did the cat animation. I did end up finishing the whole thing. Hey, yo, you guys have to tell me earlier that the audio is not good. Alright. So yeah, we did the cat animation, and I did end up finishing the in-between frames off stream. So those look a bit smoother now. I think the tail movement is not quite what I had imagined. So I think that might have to, or I might have to practice that a little bit in the future. But today, I was already working on an animation. This is a whip animation. So I think I might want to just try to finish this, and then I guess we'll see from there. I also have those books that I still want to go over, because I have them all like right here. Okay. You're currently playing Fate for the first time? Are you talking about Fate Stay Night or a different game? Let's see. think a flick of the tail would be a good addition, seen with your cat a lot of times and in animations. I think a flick would look good, but the problem with giving advice like that, with just saying make it flick, the problem is that making something flick is really difficult. So like it'd be cool if I could do that, but I don't know how to make that work. Okay, so what was I gonna do for this? I think this was gonna be 12 frames. So from here, I would have the whip go this way, and then to the resting position. So we'll do. Am I into D&D? I've played D&D in the past. Yes. I do think it's pretty fun. I also played the entirety of Baldur's Gate 3, if that's an indication. Oh yeah, for the remastered Fate Stay Night. Yeah, I only played the original Fate Stay Night. I haven't checked out the remaster. But yeah, the art in Stay Night's good. Okay, so that. Boom. So how do I do this? We got 17 and we got 29. I also kind of messed up with the whip animation because this is supposed to be a bit faster. Like right here, I've got it to 17 frames, so I got 16 frames in between. Originally, I was planning to only have 12 frames in between, or well, to have the entire thing be 12 frames. But then I didn't draw it correctly, so I needed to add 2 extra frames at the end to have this like transition from here to here. And that kind of made the whole movement too slow now. So I think next time just stick to the original timing and just try to fix the movement. But I guess we'll just continue with this. So yeah, I was gonna do exactly halfway in between. So that would be 7. You got confused in the frames per second? Oh wait, what is this? Hold on. Hold on. Okay. You got confused on the frames per second? What do you mean by that? So yeah, 17, that's 23. And then I think should probably just do 2 that are equally spaced, and then same thing here actually, 2 that are equally spaced. I think just keep it simple like that. All right, let's try this. Let's see. No, I need to turn the head a bit more, because the head is gonna go from there, follow that arc. Yeah, FD, if you want to clarify your question, then I can answer it. You found a really good kind of over-the-board D&D series on YouTube? Oh, what is it called? Oh, this one is actually pretty difficult. So let's see. I need to have the arm over there, I think. Oh, I think it's called Saving Throw. Yeah, I haven't heard of that. I'll check it out. Cause like when it comes to those like D&D YouTube series, I've tried watching Critical Role as well a couple times. Like I usually started, but it's so long. I stopped watching around like episode 10. But yeah, that's also a pretty fun one. Yo, Soul is a circle. How's it going? Common mistake animators make soon. I don't know about soon, but at some point, yeah. Don't know how many frames per second is ideal for animation. I think 24 frames per second is probably the best frame rate you can go with, because it's kind of the, or well, like the first thing is that it's divisible by 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it's easy to time your stuff, because like usually when we're animating, we animate on 1s, 2s, 3s, and 4s. Meaning that one drawing shows up on screen for either 1 frame, 2 frames, 3 frames, or 4 frames. So if you have a frame number that's divisible by all of those, it makes the timing kind of easy. And then the other thing is that 24 is also low enough to the point where it doesn't take that much time to do. But it's still fast enough to the point where the average viewer doesn't notice that it's only 24 frames per second. Like technically you could do 30 frames per second as well, but you're just giving yourself extra work for no reason. And plus everybody's already used to seeing 24 frames per second for animation, so if you intentionally go with 30 frames, it might look a little off to some people. So just stick with 24. Oh, yo, Azrael, how's it going? Oh, you changed your name? Oh yeah, the gambling thing, it doesn't work. I'm not sure why. I completely forgot about that. I was gonna fix it, but I haven't streamed in like 2 weeks, so I forgot to check it. It's a bunch of funny dudes playing D&D just to play on in the background while drawing. Plot is kind of good from Arc 2. Okay, I'll keep it in mind. Wait, actually, I think this one should not curve that much. I want something with more style instead of the YouTube one. Ah, I see. How many layers does it take to make a professional anime? What do you mean by layers? Because there's like there are a couple different types of layers. All your hard-earned points. The points are still there. It's the bot is just not active, I think. Finally not letting my viewers be addicted to gambling. It's coming back. It's coming back soon. It's been so long since you were on stream. Yeah, it has actually been a while. But I mean, I also haven't streamed in like forever. Like the stream I did 2 weeks ago was like the first stream I did since December 5th, I think. And then I didn't stream for 2 weeks again. Layers like shadow, color. Well, usually you would have... Well, like the way they do it is different from how we just shade for like regular illustrations. Because I'm actually not entirely sure how the post-processing stuff works for anime. So I can't tell you like exactly how many layers you have. And what are the steps to make a good anime? You'd have to first come up with all of the concept art, figure out all the designs, character designs, create the character sheets, basically do all of the pre-production stuff, and then you figure out the scripts, then you do the storyboarding, and then like you're working in a team of like 50 people the entire time too, so you somehow have to communicate all of that stuff to the people you're working with. But then after doing the storyboarding stuff, then you get into layout, I think, where you essentially make rough versions of the entire animation. And then after the layout, you give it to the key animators, as well as to the background artists. I think Studio Trigger actually has a stream about this on their Twitch channel, I think. I completely forgot about that. I was gonna download it because I'm not sure if Twitch deleted it now. But they go over all the subs. There are some books that talk about it too. Twitch subs when? Yeah, I was gonna set that up, but I think I got banned from Twitch at some point, so then I said, you know, just screw it. If I watched the new Frieren season? No, I haven't. I actually haven't watched like any of the new anime that came out this season. Right now, you're really struggling to trust yourself. Like, if you start drawing a piece and the sketch maybe turned out good, you won't proceed with the drawing in fear of ruining it. So for that, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. But for that, you need to accept that whatever your draw is going to be ruining it. Because if you look back, let's say a year from now, if you look back at the stuff that you're drawing now, you're gonna look at it and go, wow, this looks really bad. I can't believe that I thought this looked good. So if you think about that in the reverse, if you're scared to draw because you're scared of like ruining it, you're definitely going to be ruining it. Like, there's no way you're going to draw something that you're going to be satisfied with a year from now. So just accept that what you're going to draw is going to be bad, and then like that's all you need to do. Because like this animation that I'm making right now, this is gonna be really bad. But I have to do it so that the animations I make, you know, a couple years from now are going to be way better. Actually got a really sick idea for your future manga a few days ago. Oh, nice. You wanna say what it is or keep it a secret? Yeah, I got banned for having a female 3D model. And then I messaged the Twitch mods like really politely, saying it's not gonna happen again. It was just a 3D model. It wasn't a hot tub stream. And then they just ignored me. Can I suggest some books? You want to become an animator? Oh yeah, speaking of that, I actually have a couple here that I can show on stream right now, actually. That can help you with that. Yeah, hold on. Let's go over them now. Oh, yo, Hippo. How's it going? I finally watched JoJo's. Yeah. I watched the entire series. Oh shit. Okay. Yo, okay, so like over Christmas, I went to Japan. And I ended up picking up a couple books for drawing. So I guess let's just quickly take a look at those. And a bunch of these are for but basically all of them are for animation. So like first, we got this. We went to watch the Demon Slayer movie in theaters there, and they were giving out these like really small keyframe collections. Like this thing's really cool. What's also crazy is that a lot of these were the like the keyframes here were drawn in digital. Like this is one of the only ones that was done with pencil and paper. Like that's pretty crazy. But dude, the the fact that they have to draw this, that they have to draw like they have to make these crazy drawings for every frame, like that's actually insane, bro. I also really like how they do the hands in Demon Slayer. Like the drawing that you told me to check the composition for in the Discord. Lines were really rough because you lost the confidence to do the line art. I see. Yeah, but like you just have to keep drawing. Cause like that feeling of not wanting to draw because you're scared of ruining stuff. That's exactly the reason why a lot of people just stop drawing and they stop improving because they don't want to
And what's up with these little comments in the margins? Optimal bounce vectors? Show them titties? Are you serious?
Yo, Zack Attack with the 13-month resub? Damn. How's it going, man? Oh yeah, and this is the these are all like the storyboard stuff. Yeah, that's crazy. That's the Demon Slayer one. This was just free. Like that's crazy. So next, shit. So next, I picked up this one. This is a animation background collection. Hold on. Oh yeah, the redeem things don't work either, unfortunately. But yeah, this one is really cool, because this I think last time I streamed, I said I was going to look through this book and then practice backgrounds a little bit with this. I might have to zoom in a bit more because I don't know how well you guys can see this stuff. The way their keyframes look like full art pieces is incredible. Yeah, it's actually insane. And like these backgrounds too, it's the exact same thing with these. Like, look at this, man. This is one background. And then this still has to get painted too. Yeah. That's so insane, man. So this one is basically just more of this, just a bunch of backgrounds. But yeah, for drawing backgrounds for animation, I would recommend picking this one up. The book is called Animation Heikei Shu, or well, Heikei Genzu Shu, I think. But there's also a part 2 of this. I only got 5 minutes left on lunch, but you got the list? Oh, nice. Let's see what you got. And yo, Aesthetic, how's it going? So again, this one just has a bunch more backgrounds. So I think one of these days on stream, I'll just pick something from one of these books, and we'll just practice using this, because I think that would actually be pretty cool. So next, we got that. So in I think this I think I picked this one up in Shibuya. They had like an anime thing going on, or like an anime exhibit, where they had a bunch of merchandise for anime. But I picked up the keyframe collection for Attack on Titan. So like, again, one of these streams that might actually be pretty cool to work from this as well. I picked up something else Attack on Titan related too. That one's pretty cool. I'll show that in a second. They had a couple other ones as well, which I could have picked up too. But I didn't really have the space in my luggage anymore. Dude, the art in Attack on Titan is so good, man. In like the first 3 seasons, it's actually freaking god. Like the animation too, it's so good. I think for one of these animation streams, I'm probably gonna have to study this as well. Oh, your manga idea is story starts out with a romance type, and then after the confession in the first chapter, the protagonist's girlfriend will get assassinated, which will give him a power called Soul Resonance, which is the power of his girlfriend's soul protecting him. Oh, yeah, that is basically Utah. Dude, this shot always looks so cool. I really like this one. I think I need to rewatch Attack on Titan. Crazy thing about this whole show is that usually when I rewatch it, I only watch it like up to the end of season 3, and then I kind of just stop. I think the coolest part about seeing these frames is how they color code the lines so that the team can coordinate the coloring easier. Yeah, it's actually insane. Like, look at this. That's so crazy. Okay. The next... Hold on, let me show the other one. Alright, so we also got this. This is the, kind of like an animation book. I think all the animation in this was by Arifumi Imai. So essentially what this one is it's just kind of like a flip book that has the whole animation. This is the this is probably spoilers, by the way. I just thought about that. I mean, Attack on Titan is like 10 years old at this point, man. But yo, the fact that this was done by, I'm pretty sure this was animated by one person. Like, that's actually insane. Dude, look at some of these drawings, though. What the hell is this, man? All right, Zach. Thanks for stopping by. Oh wait, did you drop the list? Hold on, I don't think I saw it. Yeah, Jesus. Yeah, one person. This is also the guy that did the scene where he was fighting against Kenny and his gang, which I'm pretty sure it's this one, or where Levi was fighting against Kenny. But like, bro, what is this, man? Like, how do you do that? The smoke animation too. Oh, you did send it? Hold on. Did you send it in the chat or Discord? Because I don't see it in the chat. So then I also got this. Do I know what's the best angle for drawing on a 13-inch display tablet? I mean, it comes down to a personal preference. For me, I draw at I think slightly less than 45-degree angle. But you just have to play around with that and see what feels best for you. Because I think personally, I also enjoy drawing it drawing on it when it's at a slightly lower angle than that. But yeah, this one is by Toshi. He has this guy's an animator, and he's written a bunch of these books as well. And they all cover like how to draw characters. This one specifically, he talks about like this is basically his old art, and then he makes corrections to it. And then I guess the idea behind that is that by correcting his own work, he sees the flaws that he used to make, and then he can practice those. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I have some of Toshi's books listed in the resource or like art resources tab in the or channel in the Discord server. But like if you see some of his books somewhere, I would highly recommend checking them out because they are really good. Especially with like he talks a lot about how to draw more dynamic looking characters. Especially with like look at this. It's so crazy. With like perspective and stuff, but also how characters move. I have a large collection of these. How many of these art books do I own? I own quite a few of these art books. But these are all the ones I picked up when I went to Japan like 2 months ago. Yo, Zenvosity, how's it going? Oh, what was the whole NSFW debacle in the server? I think some people were posting art of characters that looked too young. And then I think when people like started talking about that, arguments broke out about how old the character needs, or like what matters more, the canonical age or like the body type. So we just got rid of the whole channel. So yeah, this one, I think this is an anime. It says the anime on Shirley. I don't think that's what it's actually called. Hold on, what is the English title for this? Oh, I guess it is just Anne Shirley. Okay. Hauling them all back in my package must have been fun. Yeah, no, it was pretty heavy. But yeah, this is basically learn keyframe drawing from a person that worked on the hold on. Keyframe drawing from the person that worked on this show. And I think this one would also be pretty cool to go over when doing... Oh, yeah, here's also the... I think this is the... Yeah, this also goes over the whole, like, workflow of how to make an anime. Scenario design, key or storyboarding, prop design, backgrounds, color settings, character design, layout, keyframes, in-betweens. Then after layout, you go to background. You also do the CG. Then color direction, I think. Then this would be coloring. Composition, I think. And then post-production, yeah. And then I think it goes into that more. Yeah, there's like a bunch of text explaining how all of that works. Dude, making the character sheets too, that's also insane. I haven't seen this anime, by the way. I don't know if anybody has, because this anime came out last year, I think. It's just called Anne Shirley. But I do kind of want to watch it just to see like how all the stuff in this book actually looks in the show. How was your competition art? It was pretty good. It made it into the into like the top 10 selection, but then from that I chose a top 5, and those were other people's art. Also kind of spoiled this whole show, I would imagine. So I don't know if watching it is going to do anything at this point. But I think that's basically all the stuff that I have. Or like, I think those are all the books that I picked up. More animated than One Punch Man Season 3. Okay, so I think we'll have to go back to animating. That was fun. Yeah. Well, we'll definitely do some stuff in the future from those books, or just studying from those, because like the background one, or like the background books, and the keyframe one especially, I definitely want to go over those, because those contain a lot of useful info. Made it in like 3 hours during exam pressure, and your mom was yelling at you to study for exams. If only you had more time. Well, it was a good attempt still. Oh yeah, FD, if you go to like the Japanese version of Amazon, or like the Japanese Amazon website, and you just look up animation, you have to type it in Japanese, obviously. But if you just look up animation, then you'll find a bunch of books for animation. So like if you're looking for more books, then I would definitely recommend doing that. Joining that competition would have done nothing for you. You didn't improve in 2025 and won't improve this year either. That's the spirit. Can I check the recent one you shared on Discord? Oh yeah, I'll see. I might respond to it later. Or like after stream. I definitely need to study these like waving movements a lot more, because these are kind of insane. It's funny because your 2025 art is a major step up from 2024, but you didn't improve at all within 2025 itself, and I think it'll be the same now. I mean, you gotta practice fundamentals. If you if you do like all the fundamental practice, you'll improve a lot. But progress is definitely really slow. Your Jeff goes crazy. Oh no, did you actually win the match? Check out Goose Studio Animations. Talks a lot about a lot of good stuff in animations. Dylan Goo is the channel. Okay, I'll hold on. Let me write it down. Okay, I'll check it out later. Oh, you didn't win. Had a Spidey. Got like 16k damage, 34k heals. Damn. Wait, how long did the game go on for? Was it Convoy or Domination? It's 3D, but talks about the same animation fundamentals. Oh yeah, 3D and 2D, they do have the same animation fundamentals, so that should work. Think you couldn't show your full potential in the competition? The pose was so basic. I mean, you did have freedom to like to change it. Jeff built different. Oh, it was Convoy? Okay, okay. Maybe the Jeff has potential. Don't know what fundamentals to practice anymore, you just do art once a month when inspiration strikes. I mean, in my case, if I don't know what to practice, I just practice boxes and cylinders. Okay. So I got 2 more drawings I need to do. And then we can be disappointed in the end result. I think just practicing the art fundamentals like an art school is what really burnt you out. Felt 3 more A4 thick sketchbooks in the past 2 months. But probably improved more in these 2 months than you did in the last 7 months. I mean, I'd say that's a success. Art school burned you out of art quite a bit too, and took a lot of joy from it. Yeah, I don't really hear many good things about art school, to be honest. I mean, I guess it depends on what school you go to. Because, like, if you just pick a random one, then... You know what kind of annoys me about animation too? Like sometimes you're watching a show or playing a game or whatever, and you see like a really cool movement and you want to animate it, but then you realize that animating it will probably take you multiple days, and then you just don't want to do it. Or jacked Hello Kitty. Really need to get back into drawing again. Your current setbacks are committing to one project and pushing yourself to fully complete a project. Yeah, that's yeah, that's kind of like what I was just talking about with animation. Like it's like sometimes you just you really want to do it, but then you think about how long it's gonna take, and then you just don't feel like doing it anymore. But sometimes you just have to lock in and you have to do it if you actually want to make progress. One of your friends goes to an art school? The teachers are so petty there. School is also really weird when you think about it. Like, you don't even get to choose your own teachers. Like, you just get assigned some random people, and then you have to hope that they, that their explanations, like, vibe with how you, tend to learn. Ever thought about doing a podcast? I mean, it has crossed my mind. I'm not particularly a fan of talking for multiple hours on end, though. Do not watch the new JJK season. I'm gonna get a feeling a lot. Oh yeah, didn't the isn't the new Jujutsu Kaisen season like on a break right now? I think that guy was telling me about that. Theoretically, you are good enough to draw jacked Hello Kitty. Is that why you're unmotivated, or is it depression from being in crisis mode for like a month straight? I think maybe just try drawing a jacked Hello Kitty. See how it goes. There's a lot of stuff you want to see realized for your larger project, so you're really gonna need to push yourself. Yeah, the thing that I always try to keep in mind is that whatever I'm making is not going to turn out as good as I'm probably imagining. So I tend to avoid putting more time into stuff than I need to, but because of that, I can actually finish stuff in a kind of a timely manner. So like maybe just try to finish stuff as quickly as you can. Send some traditional art. Gonna take a look just to see. see. Okay. Yeah, that looks fine. Don't think so. Set to upload again tomorrow? Okay. So that hand goes from there to there. Drew jacked woman with some crazy back muscles. You attempt to draw jacked Hello Kitty. Why are back muscles so tedious despite their size? I couldn't tell you. Okay. Oh, whoa, hold on. That actually looks kind of decent. I mean, it's not quite like a whipping animation, because the whip's going too slow. Back muscles are huge, but if you look at references, and there's all these grooves that are like impossible to replicate on art, but maybe it's your inability to draw. No, like their back muscles are really hard to draw. Oh yeah, it's especially because of how many there are, and then they mix with a lot of fat as well. Yo, Goaty, how's it going? 4:28 a.m. That was a perfect time. Still kind of surprised you made it to the top 10 in the competition while doing and attending school very seriously since you started last year. I wish you made it into the top 5. There was some hard competition. Because there were also like 100 entries. Yeah, I need to think about what the next art competition is going to be like, and I also need to figure out how to ship the drawing tablets, because I need to get rid of some of these. I have so many, and I have like no place to store them anymore. Maybe send you or send me your attempt, but you did use multiple references, so it's hard to say how accurate it turned out. I see. Yeah, when using multiple references, it is pretty easy to fall into the trap of like first you're referencing one reference, but then like for a different part you're referencing a different part or a different reference, and then you end up with kind of a combination of like everything. Perhaps a background art animation? That is not a bad idea. Because like usually what I try to do with the contests is I want to pick stuff that's not, or like I want to come up with contest topics that don't really depend that much on somebody's technical skill. Because like if it all just comes down to technical skill, then some people just don't have a chance to win at all. That's why like that's why for the improvement challenge, or well, like that's why I came up with the improvement challenge, because that one's less about technical skill and more so just about how much you did the past year. Or then we also had the Yonkoma challenge, which was more about humor and not like actual art skill. So like if it's gonna be a background thing, I'll have to see how I can kind of change it to be doable for or so like that everybody can participate. What software? This is Clip Studio Paint EX. There's multiple versions of Clip Studio. You've got the regular one, then there's also Clip Studio Paint Pro, and then EX. Clip Studio Paint Pro allows you to make animations as well, but only up to I think 4 seconds of animation, whereas EX is just infinite. Think you rushing your art to make time for studying is also chipping away at your mental fortitude to give you some serious motivation. 3 years from now, whatever you're thinking about now will literally not matter. That's the best motivation you need. No backgrounds. Use multiple references because it helps you recognize a pattern that gives a broad picture, and also just like sticking to just one because it feels like you're replicating the reference. Yeah, that's fair. Which software do I use? This is Clip Studio Paint EX. Okay. Let's see. So, I do think this needs to be half a second instead of 2/3 of a second. You draw backgrounds and you got actual scenes. Yeah, I think this drawing should have been at frame 13 instead of this one. And then I could have actually had proper in-betweens, because I think this right here is the issue. The fact that from frame 1 to frame 7, the movement hasn't started. But if I place frame 17 on 13, I would have had one less here probably. So this would have been a bit faster, and then I could have had one other drawing. Or wait, no, I would have had to remove another one as well. Probably another one of these. And then I could have created a better flow from that drawing to this one. Okay. So I'm probably gonna practice the whipping stuff a bit more in the future, and then I think next time also figure out the timing a bit better. All right, but I think we're gonna end the stream here then. That was kind of long. It was about an hour and like 15 minutes, I think. If I find a way to ship the tablet, please send you one if I think you're worthy of it. I can probably send you like one of the cheap ones. But it does depend, because worldwide shipping is really expensive. Well, we'll have to see. I'll also have to see like how import costs and that stuff works, because I don't know if you have to pay import costs on it. That's essentially the main thing that I need to look into. But yeah, that does it for the stream. I think next time I might take some more viewer suggestions for animations, because last time with the viewer suggestion I ended up doing a cat animation, which honestly I would have never thought about doing this myself. So like, you know, the suggestions are actually pretty good. Yeah, we'll see about that. It's 3 a.m. Give you one with phone compatibility. I still have that like Parblo tablet. Which I think that one does have phone compatibility. So yeah, you know what? I could actually send you that one, because I wasn't gonna do anything with that one anyway, and like I can't make that one a contest reward, because nobody would want it. But yeah, I'll look into it. All right, guys. In that case, thank you all for watching. Then next time I stream, might be Sunday. I usually have time to stream on Sunday, but I never feel like doing it. But yeah, I think I'll stream on Sunday. We'll see. Or I might actually stream a game on Sunday, because I haven't done that in a while. I've just been streaming art. Alright. Thank you all for stopping by. Oh, how large is it? It's one of the, like, small ones. I think it's like a 10-inch tablet. It's not that big. You just joined. Alright, anyway, thank you all for watching, and then I guess I'll catch you all next time. Have a good night, everyone.